Yeah, the key to differentiating between those companies is finding good quality management teams and really spending a lot of time appraising the structure of the industry. So where you get a good quality management team operating in the industry, and they've got very clear priorities for allocating capital and investing capital, we think you can, particularly where their interests are aligned with ours as shareholders by the way they're paid, we think that you've got a greater shot at actually hitting the target and kind of finding the right future quality companies that way. Well, that theoretical addressable universe would be about 5,000 stocks. Those are all the companies that fit the liquidity criteria that we would have. But by the time you can apply the future quality hurdles around management quality, balance sheet quality, valuation quality, and franchise quality, that's when it narrows it down to about 500 stocks. So within the 500 stocks, what really winnows it down from that 500 to our portfolio is the first step is going down to 100 based on the valuation, because there's no point in buying these future quality companies if all those attributes are already reflected in the share price. So having a real kind of cash flow based valuation discipline around those companies and assessing future quality that way helps to kind of narrow the portfolio, narrow that addressable opportunity down from 500 to 100 and then ultimately on to 40. Quality of management is one of the kind of key pillars of future quality for us. But we tend to not look for just a person in isolation. We try to get behind that person and see the kind of real culture behind the company. And one of the aspects that attracts us to the ResMed investment case is actually when you meet the company and speak to the management team, there's a very clear corporate culture there, which is based on much more human behaviours and wanting to actually interact together. And they all buy into the strategy at a corporate level. So when the face and the big chair changes, it doesn't actually make that much difference because the strategy keeps moving and the cadence of new product innovation would keep moving too. Whereas if you get one person who has helped a company to make one big leap forward and then they disappear, then I think that can often be a lot more challenging for business. But those aren't typically the kind of companies that fulfill our future quality criteria, to be honest.